Ruth,
Yeah.
what are, when you think about Indonesia,
Mm-hmm.
300 million people live in there,
270
270
million
million people.
people. Yeah.
It's more people than in Brazil.
Yeah.
What are the challenges of misinformation on such a huge population
Mm-hmm.
with different languages
Mm-hmm.
and cultures living together within one nation?
Mm-hmm.
What are the landscape of misinformation there?
Okay. The I'll start with the
Yeah?
challenges. Okay, because it is a big country. You said that there are 270 million people in Indonesia. We have to tap into a very diverse of people from different backgrounds, different religions, different cultures, different opinion, different belief. And the challenges is just to reach them, especially the one not living in the big cities. Yeah. And
More rural
a rural
communities,
area, yeah,
areas.
very remote area. There are some islands that is very remote, and even they don't have internet. So when the pandemic time, it was very challenging for us to do the online learning because not all the children, not all the students have the adequate internet access to do Zoom, to access Google Classroom, or whatever online learning platform that has been used at that
So
time.
there is an structural challenge.
Exactly.
It's structural and technology
Mm-hmm.
readiness
Mm-hmm.
somehow.
Mm-hmm.
And what's the importance of media and information literacy for you and for Indonesia?
Well, it's been my concern for the last 20 years. If I may share my experience, when I was an undergraduate student in 2004, there was a scientific writing competition. So me and my team wrote about the urgency of implementing media literacy curriculum in the elementary schools for elementary school students. At that time, we emphasized the importance of, come on, we need to systemize the strategy, our way to teach the children, the students, to be media literate. And then 20 years later, as our conference has been going on, and then all the participants said that we need media literacy educations is not in the curriculum yet.
Why?
I don't know. Education is a very expensive investment. It takes lots of time, lots of money, lots of energy. The government has to invest in infrastructure and then pedagogy and then teachers training, the mechanism to assess and evaluate the educations. And yeah, it takes a lot of effort, and probably that is one of the biggest challenge in putting media literacy in the curriculum. And other aspect is reaching out to people who is not in school,
Of course.
who is not in the formal school, or
Drop
who
it
is,
out or
yeah,
something.
and adults also who is not in school,
Exactly.
how to reach them. So who are responsible to reach them? Is it the government? Is it the NGO? Is it the activists? Who? But other than that, also the digital divide and inequality of access, inequality of gender, inequality of other social issues also. It's a very complex situation.
Yes.
Yeah.
And to finalize, to conclude, what's truth for you? What do we need to pursue the truth?
You know, uh, learning about media and information literacy, we are trying to be a critical thinker and a truth seeker. Not talking about the truth, but truth can be very subjective for each person. But what I'm trying to say is we need a safe space to be wrong, a safe space to change our mind, to acknowledge that I am wrong and I'm willing to learn something that is different and probably more valid than my belief and my argument. That is the safe space that we don't have right now. So When I tell you something that is different from your perspective, you try so hard to defend your argument, right? You don't want to listen. You just want to defend your argument. But when you have the capacity to think critically, you will open your ears, open your heart, open your eyes to see other perspectives, to be open mind, and then uh, yeah, you can see probably we are actually talking about the same thing based on our judgment, based on the same fact, but our values, our bias makes it different. So for me, truth is subjective, but we need the capacity to talk about it, to argue, and the safe space to do it very well. That is very important.
To listen to each other
To
and
listen,
construct
yeah,
together.
construct again,
Yeah.
because critical thinking is about deconstructing your perception. What is the fact that I'm using? What is the moral values that I'm using? What is the bias that I have? Right? That is the most important thing in critical thinking, and that is hard to do.
Thank you very much,
Thank you
Ruth.
so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.